Once upon a time, in a peaceful fishing village by the sea, there lived a humble fisherman named Mr. John. Every day, he set sail before sunrise, catching just enough fish to feed himself and earn a living. His life was quiet, simple, and lonely. No wife, no children, no one waiting for him when he returned home. One afternoon, while walking through a forest path toward a nearby village to sell fish, he came across a strange sight. A tired-looking man was sitting by the roadside, and beside him lay a tiny tiger cub. Curious, Mr. John asked, "Why are you sitting here with a tiger cub?" The man sighed, his voice weak with exhaustion. "I have no money," he said. "My family hasn't eaten in 2 days. If you give me your fish, you can take the cub." "I can't take care of it anymore." Mr. John hesitated. He knew a tiger was a dangerous animal. But looking at the innocent cub, his heart filled with compassion. Maybe he thought this small creature could bring joy to his lonely life. So he agreed to the trade and carried the cub home. When the villagers saw him, they were shocked. "What will you do with a tiger cub?" they asked. Mr. John smiled and said, "I'll raise it carefully. It will be my companion." Some warned him, "It's still a wild animal. One day, it will remember its nature." But Mr. John didn't listen. He built a strong cage on his veranda and fed the cub fresh fish every day. Months turned into years. The cub grew into a majestic tiger. Mr. John took pride in how gentle and obedient it had become. He walked with it through the village, showing everyone how he had tamed a wild beast. Then, one day, Mr. John went to the neighboring village to sell his fish. The road was long and crossed through hills and rivers. He sold all his fish by noon, had a cup of coffee, and started his journey home. But that afternoon, heavy rain caused a massive landslide, blocking the road completely. Despite everyone's efforts, it took 5 long days to clear the path. When Mr. John finally returned home, his heart raced with worry. He ran to the veranda, and there was his tiger, still alive, but weak and trembling from hunger. Overwhelmed with guilt, Mr. John quickly opened the cage and approached the tiger, whispering softly, "My poor friend, you must be starving. I'm here now." But hunger had awakened the tiger's primal instincts. In that tragic moment, the animal lunged forward and attacked. The very creature Mr. John had loved and protected took his life. The next morning, the villagers found the tiger lying beside its master, silent and calm, as if realizing too late what it had done. This heartbreaking story reminds us that some things in life cannot be changed. Just as a tiger's wild nature can never be fully tamed, some people will always reveal who they truly are, no matter how kind we are to them. Acting only out of emotion or pity, without understanding the truth of life, can bring pain. Whether it's an untamable animal or an unchanging person, sometimes it's wiser to accept reality and keep a safe distance. Moral lesson: true kindness doesn't mean fixing everything or everyone. It means understanding where to draw the line, when to care and when to let go. Wisdom lies in knowing what you can change and what you must simply accept.